We were invited to the Greg Angelo Museum in San Francisco as special guests there to experience the haunted doll show and to investigate the paranormal activity that has been happening. San Francisco's most whimsical and weird home is a museum of marvels, an immersive art experience. This place has a lot of history and was even said to be a former brothel. With portals, divination, and spells, this home is a hotspot for spirit activity.
Wow, it's really cool in here. It sometimes is very cold in here. Oh, it's Belina. You're being noisy.
There's a doll on the ground.
Oh, you know, whenever we add a new doll to the room, sometimes we wonder how haunted they are or what they're haunted with, because it sometimes takes a while for new dolls to be accepted, and some never are. You pick her up. She was in the cradle, the stroller there with Charles, but perhaps we should take her out again tonight.
Should I put her back in, or?
Oh, there's good. There's good.
That one's pretty creepy looking. That one. Is there a story behind this one?
Broken Betty, Boudoir Betty, sorry. Yes, she is, she's left over from the days of the house as a brothel. She was actually found in the walls by the previous tenants.
Wow.
Some of their stories, we know, especially the bulk of the beauties on the bed, where they came from and what their story is. Yes, and it starts with Shadow, this little doll here in the front. She was in the arms of a child when it passed away.
Oh.
A very young child. And as children ghosts are known to be very shy and to come and go more than most. Sometimes she's here and sometimes she's not. Which of the dolls would you like to interview next? Here's your flashlight if you want it.
I'll take it.
You asked about Betty. Let's see. She's in the middle. She's from the brothel days. Thought I left her in the front. She's so often, yes, stuck together pages. Would you like to read?
Betty. No, that's that one, right? The one
Yes.
that's stuck on the walls.
Yes.
Okay, Betty. Hey there, darling. I knew you couldn't resist. Felt my gaze pulling you in, didn't you? I'm Betty Boudoir.
Boudoir, yes. Of the bedroom.
Born in the sultry nights of the roaring 20s, when a silk lace and whisper of mischief ruled the scene. The house was once a brothel, and I was the madam's most cherished ornament on this bed. When the house was sold, they found me hidden in between the walls during renovation. The new owner kept me for my allure, but when my charm faded, they locked me away in the attic. But I'm not one of to be forgotten. Night after night, I slip back into the bed, caressing those who dare sleep with me, invisible fingers, leaving them breathless. And when they wake to find me beside them, after all, this is my bed. Even feel a soft touch when no one's there, or awake in the dark, or feel someone sitting on the bed next to you. Oh, wow. Hi, Betty.
Well, she likes to play Truth or Dare, having come from a brothel full of racy games in her 20s. She has a vintage 1920s fortune-telling coin on her lap. If you take her silk purse, if you take her dare, she says, hold out the coin and state out loud and ask the question, is anything in my home or possession haunted? And if you flip the coin, you'll get your answer from Betty.
Do I have anything haunted in my possession? I can't really flip this one.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did it. No, your house is clear.
No, thank you.
All right. Do I have anything haunted in my home?
That's moving.
Anything haunted in my home?
That's moving.
In my home.
That's moving. Thank you for
Did you
doing
touch
that.
it?
Are you touching the bed?
No, that's weird.
Was that you? Yeah, we have like
I'm gonna try for
3 of them.
And you have a yes. Haunted objects. Do you know what it is?
I don't. I have quite a few things at my house that could be haunted. That was weird that fell over like that.
It did. You know what? You know what's so weird?
What's
What's weird is I saw it moving already before it went over. And that's how I knew that I was going like this. And I seen it like this.
Yeah, she was sitting upright.
Like
she
this. And then went this way.
Wow.
So I kind of knew that she was going to fall.
Yeah. I
I
kind of
got it on
swaying
film,
a little
so
bit.
Sweet. Oh, wow.
Speaker on.
You want me? Okay.
Here's a bell.
I haven't used one of those yet.
So, yeah, if we could get Spirit to use it, that was me.
So, hello, ghosts, our guests, Sari and oops, that was me. Sari and what? My name? Keith are here today, and they brought you a lovely offering of whiskey and a strawberry.
Big strawberry.
And we would really like for you to come play with us tonight at their expense.
All right, spirits of this room. I am Sari. I come as a friend. That's Keith. He comes as a friend. We come to visit you. I brought a doll here and some gadgets. Now, these things, don't let them confuse you. They're just things to let us know that you are here.
Want to be found. I was talking to a woman in North Carolina who had found her in an abandoned house, and if you notice, she's got a stick in the back of her head. She does have a picture. I didn't bring it, but this doll was seriously made with some hate, and every time she tried to sell it, the doll kept moving locations in her, oh my goodness, in the shack that she was staying, and she went through many people trying to find it, and when I tried to purchase her, she tried to look for it, and it kept disappearing. And I was like, you know what? I'm impatient. You're going to find this doll.
Mm-hmm.
6 months later, she finally was found.
Where was she?
In a very obvious location, but she kept, it was like the woman said, she just kept moving around. And it looks like a child's voodoo doll.
It does.
Do you want to hold her? We had one tarot reader here that just couldn't even be near her. He's
Really?
like, this thing is evil. I think she was just made with a lot of hate.
I'll hold her.
Didn't you find out that the maker was adopted?
Yeah. So a girl, they put the picture that she was found with, it was on Facebook Marketplace, and a woman reached out saying, that is my great grandma. And she pulled up pictures to prove that these pictures were her great grandma. And she's like,
wow.
my grandma would make these dolls all the time, but I've never seen one that looked like that. And the woman's like, do you want to buy her? And she's like, no. That thing is really creepy. I just wanted to point out that this is my grandmother's doll.
Somebody's hair is like pinned at the top of this.
Something that she said about her great grandma was she was adopted, and her great grandma would talk about how much she hated her adopted parents.
Oh wow!
So we think that maybe this was like the voodoo doll she was stabbed.
Wow, might be some spells on her.
When Greg Angelo bought the house, they actually were like, so just so you know, your house used to be a brothel. And yeah, when you see all the rooms that it keeps going, like you feel like
There you go.
Wow. Oh, good job, spirits. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. If you like that toy, you can keep doing it.
You're just practicing, I guess.
I know, huh?
Now and then I wonder if the madam came back.
Oh, the madam's like, yes, everything they're saying is true.
Betty's been restored.
We have had a group, when we did our Halloween show, there was a group that walked in. Whoa.
And the room
was freezing cold. And everyone was like, whoa. And like, I knew what was going on, but like, they just thought it was just cold. But they walked right into like a cold spot. And did anything else happen that night?
Yes, that was the night that when we used to have Dean sitting on the tissue box, he threw his cup across the dresser.
Is there any spirits in this room with us that would like to communicate?
Can you tell us your name in this recorder right here?
Wow, there's something there.
There's like full sentences, but it's really hard to make it out.
Okay.
I wanna just hit record and not say anything and see if any of the dolls want to say something.
So let's tell them. We're going to hit record. All of this is about you. We're not going to ask no questions. You go ahead and do all the talking.
Right at the beginning, it sounded like a girl voice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Spirit in the house, we just want to say thank you so much for always playing with Monica and I, and also, like, we love you so much. You're such a big part, and you inspire us in this show, and I love how much you scare people through this experience, so thank you.
What did you say?
I heard something, like right when he stopped talking, it sounds like...
She's probably go, stop.
I know, huh?
She's probably go, stop.
I know, huh?
So the inspiration for this green room is when the boss had purchased the house and he was renovating it, he was right here when this door just flew open.
Really?
And he saw a flash of green. And he just felt like taken over and inspired, and he just painted this nonstop.
Oh, wow. Well, it's very cool.
And a lot of times it just reeks of cigarettes in here. And
Really?
there was a lot of smoke.
Yeah. Who's smoking?
We think it's his mother, actually.
His mother was a chain smoker.
Oh,
And she
really?
used to be in this room. She hated this room.
Really?
Yeah. She would just sit here and smoke her cigarettes all day.
Dang.
You guys
So
burn incense in here at all?
sometimes when there's these smells that happen in this room.
In this room, when the cigarette or the stale soup, if it occasionally sweaty sock smell, then we'll put incense in here, especially if we have tools.
We've tried everything.
But
So when I first walked in here,
that
I smelled like incense, like Nug Chompler, like that kind of smell.
Was this a closet?
It was.
Well, you know what? Oh, wow. This mirror right here and all this is maybe a way of spirits coming in and out of this place.
This place has a lot of portals.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a party here all the time.
Weldon, you got to see this. Oh, yeah. Cool. So what room is this?
So
Yeah.
the boss sleeps up there, Greg Angelo, and then there's entrance to the attic. I'm not allowed to take anyone up there.
Yeah.
But there's like a whole bunch of other toys, and like it keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can kind of see some of the brothel influence already.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And we have a bunch of toys in here.
Oh yeah.
So many toys.
I'm gonna get the shoes.
Wow, look at all the toys. So are these toys that he has collected through the years?
Yes, some
Or
of
everybody-
them are actually his toys from when he was a kid. Some of these on this side and the bottom, and the rest are from world travels.
So these shoes live up here, like right over here. And when people were looking around the shoe
The
collection,
shoes.
pointing out what shoe they want, these are the shoes. They got thrown.
Oh, wow. Who threw the shoes? And why?
These are his. This is Greg Angelo's
Ballerina?
grandmother's shoes.
Oh, wow.
It's like a whole shrine thing.
Yeah, there's a haunted sculpture in there. You can probably turn off.
Oh wow.
Hello? Who threw these shoes? Me.
Did you hear that?
Can you tell me your name?
Ken.
How many spirits are in here right now?
Did you say 5?
It's
7.
10?
How many spirits are here right now?
60 or something.
I heard 60.
It's a party here.
Is there a party in here? Hello? We're coming up. Are you here?
So I brought a few of my haunted teddy bears.
Uh-huh.
So teddy bears, if you want to let us know you're here, you just come up and you just press this. And then this is Amelia. She is one of my first, actually my first haunted item. I was drawn to her immediately, and I've had several psychics tell me like there's this sweetest little girl spirit
Oh.
that follows this bear, and when you just hold her, you can just feel it. Like I've had people just say, "This bear's got juju." And she's very good about lighting up the cat ball, but sometimes like I feel like because she's a little girl, she'll just like run off and play. So her name is Amelia. Amelia, are you here? You having fun with all the portals? Can you light up that little cat ball? I know you know how to use it. And then this one's new. This one's from Poland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The guy I talked to, actually, a collector of teddy bears, bought him from the United States, and then he lives in Poland. And when he got the bear, he felt just so uncomfortable, and he decided to sell him immediately. And he thought it was hilarious that he was sending the teddy bear back to the States
Yeah.
from Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel it, right?
Yeah.
He loves being held.
Classy. Sounds tarot.
Oh, this is the tarot room.
It is the tarot room.
Yeah, this is where you do a lot of tarot readings.
Yeah, there was one last weekend.
Can you come through and tell us about yourself? Is there anything you want to say?
How many spirits are in here with us right now?
Do you know where you're at? Can you say the name of this place?
Mucho.
I can't. I'm going to Necrometer because I haven't read that at all.
I'm going to run Transcend. Let's just see what comes through.
Do you want me to wait to run mine?
No, you can run yours. We can run them at the same time.
I'm just kind of curious what kind of voice this little guy has because he's had a long journey from the States to Poland to the States.
All right. He has Transcend app going on.
Was that in Polish that you just heard?
It said slack into.
So this guy's new and I haven't had a chance to investigate. Dementia. And he says, I like it.
Dementia?
Mm-hmm. Did somebody...
Is the bell still on?
Yeah.
It only went off that one time.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to put him down here.
Oh, just. That's what it said.
Implanted by dementia?
Amelia, can you say hello or are you off playing?
Inconceivable.
Those are some big words for a little girl.
Are you here? If you talk into my camera, when I play it back, I could be able to hear you. Is there anything that we can help you with?
This said audio. Audio. Maybe they'll leave something on the audio.
I think it like the recorder. Is that what it's talking about?
Yeah, audio. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just said
audio
if you talk to
recording.
my camera, I could be able to hear you, and then that's an audio.
Amelia, are you here?
For you.
Can I give her a hug? Can you feel her?
I've hugged Amelia before.
And then this is Ophelia, the person I purchased this from. He said that when he brought her home, that the lights would flicker a lot or turn on and off, which he thought was really interesting because he's got the little pull lights with the strings.
Mm-hmm.
So
You.
thank you. And so he just warned me about all that, and he said that he can kind of feel the intense energy leave when he packed her up and sent her to me.
So was she like that when you got her?
Yes.
Like, did he say what happened?
He didn't know. He got her from an estate sale.
That's
No one?
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Is there an Evelyn here?
Is Evelyn with this baby we call Ophelia?
Maybe.
And curl.
And a curl.
We do have they like the old fashioned stuff. We got a pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn is not who she says.
Whoa,
Evelyn is not who she says. Has never said that.
that's an intense sentence. Who is Evelyn?
Somebody just told us that Evelyn, she was saying her name was Evelyn, and then another spirit said it's not who she says she is. She's a liar, basically. Who's Evelyn?
You.
Is she here right now?
You again.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That
I've
is so
never
crazy.
heard a long sentence like that.
Nope. Look at it.
Evelyn is not who she says. Thank you. That was intense.
This thing says my name.
Cold spots.
Yeah, cold spots happen in here. Have you ever heard that one? Cold spots?
No.
We do love it when you make a cold spot in here to scare the guests.
20.
I said 20 again.
That's how many spirits I think are in the house currently.
You win.
Did you say Evelyn? Evelyn! 2 devices.
Who's Evelyn? Is it this doll?
2 devices. That's insane. There's no word bank in that one.
It just uses letters.
It just uses letters to make a word.
Who do you think Evelyn is?
I don't know.
Where is Evelyn?
That's crazy.
It is very crazy.
The chances of these
Nirvana.
saying Nirvana.
Is Evelyn
Who was?
attached to a doll or another device?
Or is it a spirit here?
Yeah. Maybe from the brothel days? No.
Corky, is it you who have something to share with us?
This.
Yes. Are you happy about your face job?
A victim of violence.
I'm sorry that I didn't clean your face before I polyurethaned it.
Oh, he is unhappy.
He's a victim of violence.
Or is Evelyn a victim of that?
Violence.
Or we?
Or we.
Or we.
I don't know.
What is the most haunted doll in this room?
Or mesmerizes. Vita.
Vita.
What did it say before Vita?
Mesmerizes.
Vita.
Do?
Is there one that's mesmerizing?
Vita. What a Vita is.
Well, the pendulum is a mesmeric
the ball.
tool.
Oh, good job. Thank you so much.
The pendulum is a mesmeric tool. We were talking to Ophelia. So, who is Ophelia if she's not Evelyn?
SCB.
STB.
Den.
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 Executed.
Executed.
Cat
Volume.
hole.
Oh, thank you. I wish I was filming that.
Thank you for doing that.
They love the cat balls.
I know. You better get a whole bunch.
They
They
drain
go
them.
so fast.
Yeah.
Keep them.
I know.
Yes.
I know, I wish you could recharge them.
Right? Someone should make
Who
them.
lit up the cat ball?
Yeah, who's that?
Lair.
Linda?
There.
Layer.
Lair.
Like layer.
The lair? You mean the house? Is the house lighting things up? Is this not Evelyn's lair?
I hear a noise over there. Do you hear it?
It could be the neighbors. We are pretty close to them.
That was me. Yeah, that. Is that them?
GM.
I heard like a voice.
Them.
Just a neighbor. Somebody walking.
Is it Greg? Did he come home?
I don't
I
think
heard
so.
2 steps. That's me right there.
The host pre-upload.
The host.
Somebody walking over here.
Greg's home.
The host.
The host.
He might be. I have no idea where he was going.
Romania.
Romania. Do you have anything from Romania?
Possibly. Who's from Romania? Which one by which name do we use?
Thank you.
Would you like to go get your doll, and which doll would you like to have her commute with, have a conversation with?
I don't know where we put that one.
She's on the bed.
You want to get her Monica?
Oh.
Do you think that was him coming in, or do you know?
No,
Or a
we would have
neighbor.
heard. We would have heard a doorbell.
Yeah.
We
Is
didn't
the
turn
front
them off.
door locked?
I locked it.
Okay, thank you.
Because I mean, I clearly heard footsteps. I don't know if I'm like, is that paranormal? Or is that like somebody
We
actually?
hear footsteps all the time here.
Yeah.
When
It
we know
sounded
no
two
one's here.
footsteps.
Yeah, I
I
heard
got
it.
it on video,
Yeah.
so.
Evelyn, though.
Interesting.
Can you tell who is Evelyn?
Can you tell us?
Den. Den again.
Den again.
Who?
Den.
Den.
Yeah.
DEN.
Is Denny a nickname?
Well, that was it came through
That one.
Joseph.
on Transcend.
What are you up to?
They placed a spell.
Oh. They placed a spell. Evelyn and Joseph.
Replaced a spell?
They placed a spell.
They placed a spell.
There's a lot of spells in this house.
There are.
This whole place is full of...
Mystery
We're constantly
house.
casting.
It's a mystery house. It really is.
Yeah, it's full of portals. We're always... Me and Monica are always casting spells and...
Yeah.
They placed a spell here.
Find my grave.
Find my grave.
Are you buried under the house?
You can see inside.
Empty casket.
Whoa. Find my grave, empty casket.
Mm-hmm.
Find my grave.
Angelica.
Angelica works here.
Right, that's her seat. She works. Yeah, she's an administrative.
Oh, yeah, she's the one that sent me the email.
She does all of the social media and contracts. Yes. Interesting. Why'd you bring up Angelica?
Because this is probably where she sees him.
Imaginably.
This is where she sees Angelica all the time. This is where Angelica practically lives here doing computer work.
Really?
Like,
In this
right
room.
there. You never see her legs because she's just like right here. Sitting.
And she is from Colombia.
Oh.
Which is a very spiritual place to my people.
I will win.
Is this a game?
Yeah, is this a game?
I love games.
I was gonna say, we were playing games earlier.
Yes, we play a lot of them.
We got hugs and stuff.
Evelyn and Joseph.
Windmill. I don't know.
Windmill.
Windmill. You guys have a windmill?
There's a windmill on the edge of the park, not far from here. Gate. There's
Oh,
two.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Windmill.
We have a little windmill trinket amongst our stuff today.
And we've always associated Ophelia with the park as well. So, not Evelyn. Is your empty grave at the windmill?
What's the closest cemetery? Did they?
I was buried.
I was buried.
By the windmill?
Or did they move? They moved all the.
We also have a studio that's across the street from Colma, the oldest part.
Where
I was gonna say, they
where all
moved
the
everything to
graveyards
Como,
were
right?
moved.
Yeah, so Greg Angelo has a studio there where this show was originally supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it's part of the same building where they make the tombstones.
Mhm.
And across the street is the oldest part of the entire Colma area. And so it's pretty haunted. I don't know.
We have Colma on our list to go and hang out, but we haven't went there yet.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
on the
meet you
list.
there because the studio's there.
Oh, really?
I can show you around where all the cool stuff is.
I
Yeah.
lived there.
I bet you do.
You lived in Colma, not the windmill. You were buried. Are you buried in Colma? Were you killed at the windmill?
Do you ever see me over there? Because I walk just across. It's just right across the street. So.
Yeah. What's all this fun stuff?
Well, this is Thoth, the Egyptian god of architecture. And Greg Angelo, it's one of his favorite Egyptian artifacts. So this is a replica that was made here. He wanted his own. And it's the same size, the same color. It's a pretty good executed replica.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
This is a panorama taken in 1987 of San Francisco by a World War II panoramic photographer. He still has it.
Joseph is my real name.
What?
Joseph is my real name.
Abigail is feeling adrift.
Oh, my God.
Abigail is feeling adrift.
Oh, maybe there's a cold spot in the ballroom.
Should we go visit
Yeah.
Abigail?
So you got the name Abigail,
And it said, "Let's talk."
and which one's Abigail again?
Initialed.
Adrift, like. Does that mean like
Abigail is
lost
I
or
did
something?
bad things.
Hi, Abigail. Are you here?
That's cool that one of the doll names came through.
I did drown.
I did drown.
He
That's
did?
the story we tell about
That one?
the fate of this baby.
Oh, I'm sorry you drowned.
You drowned in the park?
At the location.
The park.
The windmill?
Darn.
Wow. That's pretty cool. That is the story we tell with this doll.
Yeah.
The drowning in Esto Lake.
At the location.
I have a very close aunt, Evelyn, my father's sister, who died maybe a year and a half ago.